people and language. Have you ever read the book, The Four Agreements?
No.
That would be a good book for us to talk about. The Four Agreements. One of those agreements is to be impeccable with your word. And it's just interesting when you read the chapter on being impeccable with your word, what that actually means. And our conversation about cussing and intention was very much in line with that be impeccable with your word, which was that your words can actually poison people and you don't even realize it. And so even if you think it, you're potentially poisoning that person with your thoughts. And so the agreement is that you are impeccable with your words and your thoughts. And so you notice what's happening in your head.
Actually, since we talked about cussing, I have made a very intentional effort to not cuss.
Really?
Yes. Because you said that it changes the mood of the room no matter what.
It does.
And so even if I'm by myself, I have made a very intentional effort this week not to cuss and see what happens.
And what have you noticed?
Not much yet. Because I've noticed that every once in a while, depending on my mood, I'll be taken back by somebody cussing. And it doesn't affect me, like it doesn't bother me if I cuss. But I haven't been able to figure out yet what does that all mean? Or does it mean nothing and the only thing that affects me is the shock value?
Mm-hmm. So the mindfulness practice is to just notice. When you cuss, notice your own felt sensations. Maybe even notice the thoughts in your head. And then tune your listening to the other people in the room and notice what's their reaction. Can you gauge their body language? How did your language affect them? And it's kind of an experiment. You're just learning about people. You're learning about the human condition, and you're learning about yourself.
Thanks again for joining us today. If you'd like to connect with us on social media, you can find Annamarie at Mindfully Annamarie. You can find myself at Emily VDW, and you can find Evan at _Evan Ryan. We'll talk to you next week.